Hello, and welcome to Ago Ago Game. I'm your host, Old Man Kobayashi. So last episode, I put in some train lines, some very beautiful, very flat train lines. Got that all prepared, got my depot there and everything. So now what I want to do is extend the highway, and I have the three-way interchange now, and I want to change that to a four-way interchange so it can go over the railway tracks on one side. I can add some industry, commercial, etc. on the other side of the train tracks, perhaps put in a cargo depot there that can have access right into the city as well. So what I'm going to do is hand build an interchange, a four-way interchange. That is correct, a bespoke four-way hand-built interchange. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Let's get started. it's around this time that I've realized I've totally screwed this up. I was trying to go for a compact interchange, and it doesn't leave enough space to have the ramps go over without like having, you know, like 20 or 30% grade on the highway or something like that. So yeah, that was a lot of work. Let's try to fix this in a really easy and convenient way. My God, this is so painful to watch. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Well, that was a bit of an embarrassing episode, but live and learn, I guess. I'm going to try again to make some more interchanges in the future, of course. Perhaps think a little bit more about the layout and the size and that kind of thing. Maybe do a little bit more research. Or I could maybe copy someone else's interchange just to make it easier on myself as well, instead of just kind of looking at pictures on the internets. So just some programming notes, channel-wise, I guess. The sharp-eyed among you might notice when I save a game, the date of the save, and that it's quite different than whatever date you're looking at right now. And that's because I have recorded a bunch of footage and then I'm editing it and then putting it on YouTube, but then scheduling it to be released later. And the reason for that is I am taking a winter vacation and I am going to be spending most of my time sitting beside a swimming pool reading a book because that's very, very relaxing. But I do know that YouTube does like consistency, so I've just scheduled a lot of things to be released while I'm on vacation. So, but when you're watching this, I am going to be relaxing in a beautiful tropical paradise. On the other hand, when I'm recording this, it's only been 4 days since I had to go to the hospital after getting hit by a car because the person driving the car thought it would be better to hit me instead of the person who cut them off. Because, you know, putting a dent in a car is way worse than making someone to go to the hospital for half a day getting x-rays to make sure that they don't have any broken ribs or anything like that. Anyway, I think we can all agree that cars are evil, that the superior form of transport, bicycles, should be included in city skylines too. Oh, and just to reassure you, I do have scrapes and bruises and stiff neck and a sore back and sore spots in different parts of my body, but for the most part, I'm all right. As always, I hope you enjoyed this episode, warts and all. If you did, please subscribe. I've been your host, Old Man Kobayashi, and this has been Ago Ago Game.